I'll give you the simplest idea, simplest thought. I have a client I was working with today, and she came up with a new title of her film. And the new title was Chiquita. And I said, what does that mean? And she was like, oh, it's a name. It's a person's name. And one of the things I always suggest is that filmmakers should not be calling their film titles a person's name, because the film title is the first time you have the opportunity to market your film, right? So I was talking to another client. This is my very busy coaching week, but anyway, I was talking to another client today, and we were looking at some comps. She's making a horror film, and we had some comps in her pitch deck, and one of them is called Terrifier 2. She said, it's a terrible film, but it was made for $250,000. It's made millions and millions and millions of dollars. She said, it's so bad. The acting is bad. The music is bad. Everything is bad. But you know what that title is? Terrifier tells you everything you need to know. It's a horror film. It's going to be nasty. You know, so
somebody's going to get chopped up.
Somebody's going to get, for sure.
There's some Texas Chainsaw Massacre about to happen somewhere in that film. Blood will be, what was that? There will be blood?
There will be blood. There
that type of, you know what's coming with that title.
Blood, which is an amazing piece of art.
Yes, it is.
But it's called There Will Be Blood.
And you know what? That's a very simple title.
Yes.
And it's very to the point.
Yes.
Because when you see that title, There Will Be Blood, the first thing you say is, oh shit, something's going to happen to somebody, somewhere.
Quite a lot happens.
I need to watch to find out who, when, and why.
Yeah. Yeah. So the title is your first opportunity for marketing. The log line is usually the second. And if you're lucky, the poster. But, you know, because filmmakers are thinking about creativity, not marketing, they're not thinking, oh, I got to use the title to the best marketing advantage that I can, my log line. I tell people, I go to Sundance every year. You know, when you go to Sundance, you see all these films, and if they don't have famous people in, all you have is a title and a log line. That's it. You don't have any other thing to go by. Is this movie going to be good? Is it not going to be good? You have a title and a log line, one sentence. And so filmmakers need to use those marketing opportunities to market their films. But they're so busy writing their scripts, they're not thinking about marketing their films. But as I said, usually you were saying, well, how do you get somebody to think differently? Well, I mean, I have a lot of strategies, but I feel as though once filmmakers start to connect with, oh, this is how I get to an audience, they actually get pretty enthusiastic about it, about the business and the producing side. They've tended to be kind of like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to find somebody else because that uncreative person can deal with the business. That's really what they're thinking.
Wow.
But
see that
once they embrace it themselves and take it on themselves and realize, oh yeah, it's the same film that I wrote. It's the same film, but how do I actually get people to want to watch it? Then they get interested.